opening bout of Titan 70 is set in the flyweight division with 3 5-minute rounds of action. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this well-rounded fighter stands at 5 feet, 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 125.2 pounds. He enters this fight with a record of 1 win and 4 losses. And fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, he is Marquise Johnson. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this mixed martial artist stands at 5 feet, 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 125.4 pounds. He enters this fight with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. And fighting out of Miami, Florida, he is Adrian Garcia. The referee assigned to this fight, Larry Folsom.
And for our fighter breakdown, brought to you by It's a 10 Hair Care Line.
Yeah, you definitely want to see Johnson go in there and use those flashy capoeira kicks, taekwondo. Garcia, get it to the ground. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and that's where he really shines.
And let the first fight begin. You know, Adrian is a switch stance fighter, so you're going to see him go from left to right constantly. Man, Marquise wasn't playing. He's going to put the pressure on, and so far he's standing right in front of his opponent. Again, these are flyweight guys, so they're moving. There's going to be a lot of action with this.
Yeah, no doubt. It's early in the fight, but, man, I'm actually really impressed by both their footwork. They're really moving their feet really well already. It's a quick start, and, man, looks like we're going to have a good fight on our hands.
Marquise has some good movement. He's pressuring forward, but he does keep his hands down a lot. It's kind of like that ego thing where you're like, oh, I'm punching, put my hands down. So maybe Adrian catch him there, but beautiful outside leg kick. Another one.
Yeah, those calf kicks, man, are something not to be played with, dude.
You know, one of the things to stop those leg kicks just in general is you have to muff your opponent. You have to stay close to him. If you're farther away, those shins are going to land full force, and that's not fun to take. If anybody watched my last fight, I could barely walk after.
Yeah, and actually it hurts for both guys because I just fought a week ago, and I did some shin kicks to and calf kicks to my opponent, and it actually hurts me just as bad. I feel like my ankles are swollen. I got cankles.
Oh, it's not fun at all. I just got cankles because, well, I like to overeat, but that's a whole personal problem.
Yeah.
And putting the pressure is Marquise, trying to keep that underhook and trying to stay on the same side. But Adrian, you know, fighting back and forth, trying to work, you know, inside game here. He's trying to pummel with that right arm right there. Marquise keeping really good pressure. And we have a good Muay Thai clinch, but Adrian lets it go.
Yeah, one thing Adrian wants to do is he wants to get his back off the cage. Anytime you see a fight, it's there and your back's up against the cage, you're not doing well, and you see Johnson land some nice punches right there.
Marquise is pushing the pace, but you just see Adrian landing that outside leg kick. You know, it's round 1, 3 heavy leg kicks have landed. Maybe that's going to be the big divider. And beautiful outside single leg by Adrian Garcia. Wow, that was smooth.
Yeah, that was a great level change by Garcia. And now he's dragging him over to his corner, the goat shed, so his coaches can tell him exactly what to do. He's in the guard. He just passed the half guard, and he's going to look to advance position to eventually set himself up to land some big shots. You can see he's trying to get his hands free. Johnson's doing a good job of grabbing his gloves, keeping it so he doesn't need some big strikes, but if he's patient right here, he got 2.5 minutes, only halfway through the first round, he can start landing some big strikes.
And I like what Adrian did immediately when he got on the ground, brought the fight to his corner. Those are 3 rules my coach, Master Bob, always says. Listen to your coach, bring the fight to your corner, listen to your coach. And if you bring the fight to your corner, you're going to listen to your coach 100%. And that's immediately what Adrian did. He just picked him up and scooped him over.
Yeah, that's high fight IQ. And anytime you got that, and your fight IQ can be high, but it's even better when you get your coach there telling you what to do. It just levels it up.
And guys, if you see on the bottom right hand, we have a little barcode. If you use the camera on your phone, click that, open up the link. You're able to do the Wild Portals overall Titan FC, being able to pick the 3 main fights of tonight from our feature fight, co-main event, and main event. And it is a really cool experience. You're in the middle between both. Who do you pick is going to be the winner for all 3 last fights? And it's definitely a fun experience. Tag Titan Fighting Championships on Instagram, and you might be sharing our story. You never know. Tag me too. I might share you. You never know. Jose Shorty Torres. What is yours? What is
Charles
yours?
Rosa MMA.
There you go. Like, do you follow me? What?
I got you, dog.
And Marquise is able to use the cage to step back up, but he slowly gives up his back. And, man, these guys are just moving. Again, flyweights.
There's that flashy kick, that capoeira, poof, right to the head, but it was checked well by Garcia.
And this is a very high-paced fight, going back and forth. Adrian solidifying the takedown. And Adrian opening up with a head kick of his own. And these guys staying patient in front of each other, not trying to overexert themselves. There's already been a lot of force here. But both of them staying patient. And Adrian landing those leg kicks over and over and over again.
Yes, this is a really well-matched fight, man. I really enjoying this fight. This is a very fast, high-paced first round. A little bit of everything, takedowns, head kicks, couple flashy shots, clinch work. So, this is a great way to kick off the card tonight.
I just want to see a spinning heel kick like, capoeira style. Ooh. And those kicks are starting to add up for Adrian Garcia. And trying to get a takedown. They end the fight. And Adrian Garcia immediately scrambles and lands in mount. I don't know. Do you think that helps solidify that round? Because it was a close one.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's that was such a close round back and forth. I was just gonna try to call it, but when you finish the round and you land in mount, even though it was off the takedown, and you see right there Walt the Big Ticket Harris, UFC superstar in tennis tonight in the crowd. Man, what a special treat we have to have some of these celebrities here tonight.
To end the round like that, Marquise Johnson tried to end it on top. And obviously it was such a close round. That's what you want to do.
You just
but
see
I think
Adrian landing that outside leg kick.
And Adrian immediately just scrambled out, took advantage, landed on top, and landed in mount. Man, that was a great way to end the round.
That was a great scramble, and like I said, it's high fight IQ. Just because a guy goes for a takedown doesn't mean that you can't reverse it, land on top. So we got a great second round coming here. That was a close first round. I would have to give it to Garcia, but man, what a great fight we have underway. You got 2 rounds left.
Closing that cage door, making sure all is good, and let round 2 begin immediately to the center of the cage. Marquise just pushing that pressure.
Both these guys doing a great job of showing feints and level changes. Like, that's something that sometimes you don't see to the higher levels towards like the UFC and guys that are about to get signed. But man, both these guys look prime and they're ready.
Beautiful counter right.
Mixing it up nice.
Yeah, they timed that well. And this has become a very tactical fight. Again, they both have around 4 fights, if my math is right. 3-1, 1-3, yeah. They have 4 fights. And they're, again, showing that they are next level, ready to move on. And, opening this card, that just shows what talent we have coming up next. Ooh. Telling you, those leg kicks are adding up. Another one. And those are turning, too.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to see this. Oof. Good overhand right by Johnson.
I think that's the best thing about commentating. We just get to enjoy a fight. It's awesome. And not get punched in the face, which is a plus.
Yeah, it's always better.
I mean, the night is still young. We can still always get punched in the
face.
Yeah,
there's still a chance that... Oof, nice takedown.
So you're telling me there's a chance. And Adrian Garcia gets a takedown, and you see how he's, again, bringing the fight to his corner. And he's able to do that because Marquise is flat on his back. He's not really doing anything.
Yeah, this is a dominant position for those tuning in, watching. Like, if you're on top of the guy, you're in side control. Even though he's not doing much damage quite yet, this is a dominant position. You don't want to be the guy on your back, laying down on your back right here. You want to get back to your feet, work to build up. One thing that Johnson needs to do is, instead of holding him and holding onto his head, he's actually holding Garcia on top of him. He needs to start pushing off, framing on the face, and pushing off his legs and pushing off his hips to get back to his feet where he's having the most success.
And it's hard because Adrian's kind of putting that shoulder pressure right at the chin. That's why you see Marquise's shoulders, both of them flat, but his body's able to turn. He can't get up because Adrian has really good pressure on top. Oh, beautiful short right elbow. And he has that bottom arm locked. Is he going to be able to try to grab a 2-on-1 and start punching with the left?
That would be the move to do for sure. But nice frame off the face.
Ooh,
so what he's doing now, Garcia has some good fight IQ. Like I said, he's pushing off the face, getting some distance to land some bigger shots. The further away that Garcia throws these strikes, the more damage they're going to do. The short rabbit punches won't do as much damage. It might open him up. But what he wants to do is he wants to posture up, get a lot of space, and land a big shot on him.
And it's nice head control, too. He's putting the forehead at the chin, trying to turn Marquise's head to different directions so he can't have that hip explosion. Is he trying to go for an Americano? Oh, beautiful right elbow.
Good short elbows. You see a really good display of mixed martial arts here. I mean, he's doing it all. He's kicking, punching, feints on the feet, nice takedowns on the ground, had some good clinch work, and now he's working some high-level jiu-jitsu. It would be best if he could pass. You see, he's over that arm, so now this is going to be difficult for Johnson to defend the punches if he starts raining down on him.
And you see, he has a top crucifix. Even though he's in half guard here, he can still start raining those elbows like he has, using his head. I call it the telephone, kind of blocking that right arm, or excuse me, Marquise's left arm there. And Adrian's just staying on top, staying nice and patient, not trying to overexert himself, put too much pressure. He's doing a really, really good job.
Yeah, Johnson's in survival right here, right now. He's
and he smiles at me.
Him a thumbs up. He's in, Johnson's in survival right here. Garcia's doing a great job, looking to finish the fight. He's looking for submissions, but it is very difficult. Johnson's hanging on for dear life. He's here. He's fighting his heart out and building his way back to his feet.
Man, Adrian's landing those short right hands, but they're strong. And that's the hard part about being on bottom. Marquise is getting exhausted trying to get out of here, but also defend these strikes, and now they're really starting to add up.
He has him in the Dagestan handcuff right here. This is what Khabib perfected. Got him down. He has full mount. He's looking to finish the fight.
Three-quarter mount. He has the back. Oh, this is definitely going to be over.
That's a wrap.
Wow. Beautiful job by Adrian Garcia to solidify.